If you're a small business owner that serves local customers and your website's not ranking, then this video is for you. What if I told you there was something super simple that you could do for your website to get you showing up on Google by the end of this video? Well, it turns out that choosing the right SEO title and meta description is crucial. And in this video, I'm going to show you the exact formula I use with other small businesses just like yours to help them show up on Google. So why does this even matter? Well, here's the thing. If you're not being very clear about the service you do and where you do it to Google, then they're not going to put you on the right search engine result page. Let's look at this example. You can see over here that my client's trying to rank for general contractors, Bend, Oregon. Before we started working together, he wasn't showing up at all, which this tool shows us 100. And then as soon as we got his SEO title changed, look at this, he's up to 22nd. Now, it's not always this easy to see that big of a result, but a lot of times you're not showing up in the right SEO bucket, and this is what the SEO title can do. Now let's talk about what the SEO title and meta description are. So over here I searched electrician, Olympia, Washington. We'll go past the ads and we'll go past the map pack and we get to the organic results. And I'm going to zoom in right here on the second result, which is the first organic result. That's a small business. It's a business called Shocking Difference. Great name, by the way. The blue link right here, which is purple because I've clicked on it, is typically the SEO title. And below that, the gray text here, this is the meta description. And so these are two of the most important things for your SEO. Now there's one thing I do want to point out is that Google can change the SEO title or meta description. A couple of results down, we have Mr. Electric. Again, great name for your business. And it says right here that their SEO title is electrician in Olympia, Washington. However, that's not actually what their SEO title is. Google's changed it. And then the meta description is down here. I want you to notice that in the meta description, the keywords get bolded. See, electrician and Olympia, Washington's being bolded right there. And then back over here for Shocking Difference, we have electricians and Olympia, Washington also bolded. So that's just something I want you to pay attention to because we're going to circle back to that in a second when we talk more about the meta description. Now, like I said, Google can change the SEO title that it shows on the page. So how do we double check what the actual SEO title is when we're looking? If you go to the actual website, here we are on Shocking Difference's website. By the way, no affiliation to them, just happen to find them today. We're going to use a Chrome extension called Detailed SEO Chrome extension. It's completely free. You can get it on the Google Chrome extension web store or whatever the heck it's called. And here is their SEO title right here. That's the first thing that it shows is the SEO title. And then below that is the meta description that's actually baked into the page. And if we go over to Mr. Electric, the other business we were looking at, notice that their SEO title is actually electrician and electric service, bar, Olympia, Washington, bar, Mr. Electric. But when we go back to the search engine result page, we see it actually says electrician in Olympia, Washington. So the lesson there is that Google can change it, but we want to put our best foot forward by setting the SEO title and the meta description as perfectly as possible. And then hopefully Google just leaves it alone. Now, what is the formula for the perfect SEO title? And don't worry, I'll get to the meta description right after that. It's usually one of two things. It's either service, city, state, or it's city, service. So in this case, it's electrician, Olympia, Washington, or it might be Olympia electrician. Now, there's other videos on this channel that show you how to find your primary keyword. If you check out this video right here, in the little card, it'll show you how to find your primary keyword for your business. And we'll also link that below in the description so that way you can dig a little bit deeper on keyword research. But typically speaking, it's going to be something like service, city, state. Obviously, if you're in a different country, the geography is a little bit different. You know how geography works in your country. Keep following along. I recommend that when you first get started, you literally just put your primary keyword. But wait, Sam, that doesn't sound very human readable. This is for the people that are not showing up on the right SEO page. If, like our contractor friends, you aren't showing up at all, that means Google has no idea what you do or where you do it. We need to fix that. So just put your primary keyword. Once you notice that your page is starting to rank, then you can put something a little better. My perfect formula would be to include some sort of social proof. If you've been around for any amount of time, you probably have more than 5 reviews on Google, right? You're working on getting more reviews for your Google business profile. If you're not, check out that video below in the description. And if you have a few reviews, then you could put something like a top-rated electrician in Olympia, Washington. Hey, that's a very human sentence. It's probably true if you have 5-star reviews. You're probably one of the top-rated ones, even if it's the top 25, and it makes people trust you before they've even clicked on your website. Now let's talk about the meta description. Now, a big myth bust here is that the meta description is not a ranking factor. It will not help you rank higher. The SEO title might be one of the most important ranking factors, so you have to get that right. But the meta description should actually be written for humans. Now, I say that with one caveat. Now remember, back on the SERP, the search engine result page, the keywords that were being searched get bolded. So I think it's important in that first sentence to include the keyword, but do it in a very natural way. In the second sentence, you want to try to include some sort of call to action that draws the potential visitor onto your site. Click now to see some of our recent projects. Click now to start your project. Something like that that's enticing enough to encourage people to get onto your site. The more people you get onto your site, the more potential leads you might get, the more potential clients you'll get. That's how you get more TLC, traffic, leads, and clients for your business. Now, I should mention that there is an ideal length for the SEO title and meta description. I would encourage you to not go over 60 characters for the SEO title and 155 characters for the meta description. There's not really a minimum, but if you search for, electrician, Olympia, Washington, look and see how long your competition's SEO titles are showing up on Google, and that should give you a guess for how long it should be. And for the meta description, I try to put as much as I can, as quickly as I can, and I usually go right up on that wall of 155 characters. Now, is it bad if you go over? Not really, but you might end up with the dreaded ... And I think it's much cleaner if you can get it to fit in that 155 characters. And with your SEO title, if you go over 60 characters, Google's just gonna rewrite what you said because it won't fit. If you want them to serve up what you actually wrote down, then you wanna stay under the 60 character limit. Now, one little pro tip for your meta description, especially if you're a home service business or you like getting leads through phone calls, you can actually put call now, and then your phone number. Particularly when somebody's searching on mobile, that'll actually show up as a link so people can just click the button, call, and how great would that be to get a lead without them having to even go onto your website. So reminder, meta description is not a ranking factor, but it's something you want to take time to craft. Now you're probably wondering, how the heck do I change this? Most website builders make it pretty easy to change your SEO title or your meta description. Now, I'm not going to do an exhaustive tutorial on how to change it for every single website builder out there. I encourage you to just do a quick Google search, how to set SEO title for blank. And if you don't know what page builder you're using, then we have bigger problems. But I'm going to show you how to do it in WordPress with one particular SEO plugin, but it's similar for the other SEO plugins. And I'm also going to show you how to do it for Squarespace, as these are two of the more popular options out there right now. These are some of the pages for Thencan Designs website on the back end. Thencan Designs is my little lean and mean SEO agency out in Bend, Oregon. On WordPress, you're just going to hover over it and click edit. You might have fewer options depending on what you have, but that's okay. Let's zoom back out so you can see the whole thing. Now, if you're using Yoast, which is a common SEO plugin, Yoast lives down here. I'm using SEO Press. It's going to look a little different, but it's pretty much the same. So you'll see something that says title and something that says meta description. And so you can see here, I've put a local SEO company in Bend, Oregon. And then here's my meta description. Break up with your current SEO agency for a local Bend SEO company. Kind of overdid it there a little bit, but that's okay. That will get you more TLC, traffic, leads, clients. Click to find out how. So there's my call to action. Click to find out how. I didn't put my phone number because I prefer them to read a little bit about the services before they sign up, but that's something I could consider doing down the road. And if we look at SEO Bend, Oregon, there's the #1 result below the map pack, Thencan Designs. Notice that they've swapped out my meta description, my amazing meta description, how dare they? And if we search for SEO near me, there we are, first in the map pack, love to see that. And below the result that shows up nationally, #1, we're the second result now, and there's our actual meta description when you search SEO near me, which I actually just got recently, because I put near me on the page, which is silly. Now there's a lot of SEO plugins for WordPress. The most popular is Yoast, but there's also Rank Math and a lot of other ones. So if you're using WordPress, just follow a similar process. If you get stuck, you you can just look for other videos that talk specifically about that plugin. I actually have a video about my perfect SEO plugin setup for WordPress where I talk about Yoast and SEO Press. We'll link that video below in the description. To set your SEO title and meta descriptions for Squarespace, follow these steps. Now by default, they're actually going to have some weird settings in there. So what you actually want to do is go to the settings right here in the corner, click on marketing and click on SEO appearance. So if you want to set your SEO title right there, you click on that first box and you type in service, city, state, or whatever you ended up finding out to be your primary keyword. Again, that's where I'd recommend starting, and then over time, maybe do something like a top rated city or service city state. And then down here is your meta description. Call now. And then remember, first sentence is going to include the primary keyword, and the second sentence is going to encourage people to want to click. By default, Squarespace puts your brand name in the page title. You actually don't want that. So go to this default setting and do %P, and then to change your SEO title elsewhere, go to website, pages, and then go down to a specific page, click the little wrench thingy. On the page title, you're just going to put whatever your primary keyword is right here. And then be sure to click save. And that's how you're going to change the title. To change the meta description, go down to SEO and change this right here. Click save. And that's how you change your SEO title and meta description for Squarespace. By the way, if you do have a Squarespace site and you're interested on digging a little bit deeper on your Squarespace SEO, we'll have a video coming out very soon. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss that video. And once it's out, we'll link to it in the description below. And if you got to this point in the video and you're completely lost and you're like, Sam, I have no idea what the heck I need to do. I can't figure out my primary keyword. I can't find where to put my SEO title. I just want to go back to doing the thing that is my business. Why am I doing SEO right now? Well, let me see if I can get you unstuck. Head over to thencandesigns.com/SEO. Look, it's right there. Fill out the form there. Only takes you a couple minutes and I will send you a video. It is not cookie cutter. It is not some sort of templated thing. I actually sit down and give you 3 actual suggestions that you should be doing next. And if you have any questions, you can add that to the form and I'll be sure to address those in that video. Again, thencandesigns.com/SEO. Click that orange button. That's all you need to do. And now that you know how to craft the perfect SEO title and meta description for your business that serves local customers, you might be wondering, did I pick the right keyword? And so if you're struggling with that, be sure to check out this video where we talk about keyword research for absolute beginners, and you can really begin on your journey. If you found this video useful, please hit that like button. Thank you for sticking around this long. This video is also part of a series called Small Biz SEO Basics, so be sure to check out that playlist and watch the rest of the videos so you can really start dialing in your DIY SEO. Be sure to watch this video about keywords so that way you can start going forward with a clear SEO plan. I'll catch you in the next video.